Hello!
Hi! Wait, let's do that again. I said hi, not hello. That's totally not the line.
Hello! We are
Annie and Konstantin.
and you're watching
another episode
of You Know
Updates. We're having a bit of a week, a really good week, because we're in a sort of workshop thing. I mean, it's called eSchool, but eSchool really sounds like it's an online course, which it is not. It's an entrepreneurial school that is a week-long intensive course on how to start a business in the creative media world.
And it's pretty cool because it's some sort of a Swiss Army knife.
That's true.
Because we get the basics of PR and marketing, contracts, legal stuff,
taxes, how to manage working for other humans who give you things to do and then pay you for it, which is a thing that other creatives sometimes do, which is a thing that we might consider doing at some point, maybe because, you know, money makes you able to buy things.
and project management. So basically all you need to know, a quick overview so you know where you need to research, basically.
It's very, very fun to be back in school, like a good girl, and learn things and have smart people who know a lot about things talk about those things so that I may learn them, so that we may learn them, and I'm taking way too many notes and it's great.
Besides that, we published the depression and anxiety life hacks episode we've talked about the last week. In case you haven't seen it, it's on Annie's face right now. And we're pretty proud of it, and the feedback we got so far is quite good, so it seems like people like it.
It's a really personal video, and that makes it always very difficult to put it out into the world, because, you know, who am I to tell you about things? The thing is, I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life in that video. The video is really about the fact that, hey, I've suffered and I've done really weird things to cope with it, and I know that you have too, so let's be friends. Basically. It's really nice to make something about something that you care about a lot, about something that you have dealt with a lot, and see other people respond to it and say, oh yeah, hi, me too. So this is really, really nice. And we haven't even, I mean, we've posted it on Facebook and Twitter, but we haven't done any like actual shouting out into the world and making people aware of it. So right now it's just kind of our little core audience who is doing their own sharing and word of mouth, which is so nice and so rewarding, because I'm glad you love us.
Speaking of connection, have we spoken about connection? We are putting our new newsletter out on Sunday, because it's been a while, like 5 weeks or so. So in case you haven't signed up for a newsletter right now, which is going to be full of awesome secrets, you should totally sign up, and then you'll get super secret stuff.
Our epiphany. There's no metaphor to explain this. Choose your business partners wisely, because they make your creative and professional family. And in any good family, you have some pretty crass extremes, and you have a lot of discussion and a lot of different ways of coping and a lot of different opinions and a lot of good reasons to fight over dinner. But you also just love the hell out of each other and support the crap out of each other with everything you do. And I think, in a way, that is exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, I think that's what we learned. You need to look into the camera. Last time you looked always on the thing. It's
because there's a screen right next to it, like, but then there's also moving things right next to it.
And emotions.
Emotions, man. You know, we were talking about feminist porn yesterday? They did a study once with eye tracking software to figure out where people look.
Okay.
And when you make men look at porn, they usually look at, you know, the important bits. When you have women look at porn, the first thing they look at, no fail, is the faces. And that's where most of their focus is while watching.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.